Hello there, my name is Abdulkhaleq and today I will present my paper about generative AI, which I've done it with my supervisor, Dr. Yüksel Göktaş. I'm so grateful to his leadership here. Without him, I wasn't able to finish this paper. Let's begin. The first slide. Well, when you come to generative AI or AI in general, you will see three different words. The first one, AIGC. What AIGC means, it stands for AI, Artificial Intelligence Generated Content. Well, it's any AI models that can produce any output in text, audio, vision, code forms, like you have ChatGPT series, okay, or DALI, ChatGPT series, yeah. And the second one, you have AI, artificial intelligence. Well, it's the same as AIGC, but the thing is, in some contexts, it's a bit narrow. Well, for example, here it means any AI or algorithm that perform a specific task, like pattern recognition. Okay. The third one, you have artificial general intelligence, AGI. It's actually currently hypothetical. We haven't reached that phase yet. What it does is actually perform any task that require human intelligence level. Next slide, we have enabling technologies. Well, when we talk about any AI or generative AI, there are mainly three important core technologies behind them. The first one is transformer architecture. This is actually the architecture that produced by Google Brain in 2017. What it does is actually gives weight, or let's say importance to each word within the sentence. For example, you have the sentence, the cat climbed the tree. Here, the word cat and the climb are relevant. So the more it gives importance to these two words, so they are more relevant than other ones. The second empowering or core technology, generative pre-training autoregressive. What basically it does, it tries to predict the next word depending on the previous one. It's actually what you see in ChatGPT, other models. And the third one, fine-tuning on a specific data set. Fine-tuning means further training for pre-trained models on a specific data set that can be used or more specialized in some particular domain or task, for example, in medicine, petroleum engineering, etc. Next slide. The fourth one, motivation selection criteria. Well, me and Dr. Yüksel, when we tried to do this survey, we didn't took any random paper into consideration. We tried to use three selection important criteria. The first one is impact. How is impactful and influential the paper in both academic and practical world, okay? The second is venues, whether the paper was published in high reputational journals, like for example IEEE, Neural IPS, etc. The third one, time, is very important when you do a survey. The papers that you are selecting, it should align with the current up-to-date development and trend. For example, me and Dr. Yüksel, we thought that we are not going to select any paper earlier than 2021, okay, or 2022. And the motivation, as we mentioned earlier, when you come to the AI or generative AI world, you will get surprised by the tremendous resource on the papers. Sometimes it makes you frustrating. It's so annoying. Like sometimes it gives you exhausting time when you try to dive into the world. So we decided to make a roadmap or list of the papers that are the more foundational, important, easy to any researchers or anyone who want to dive into the world of AI or generative AI, like something quick start, okay, or jump start, and also the complexity and the jargon. Well, when you come to any for example AI, you don't need to read the paper. Attention is all you need. Like for example, the transformer architecture in the previous slide, as you remember, if you remember, you don't need to go after that paper and how it works. From sometimes you don't need that actually. Sometimes it's too complex, needs a lot of grasp to the field, and you have to gain a very big foundation. So you don't need from the first day to jump into such topic. So we didn't include it in our actually survey. Next slide, the fifth slide. The fifth slide, OpenAI background. Well, actually, OpenAI, since it was the main reason to bring the attention to AI world, we decided in our survey we'll do a bit background talk about OpenAI. For example, as you see here, OpenAI actually is founded in 2015 by Elon Musk, Sam Altman, etc. And in 2017, OpenAI produced OpenAI 5, which is trying to use 5 different agents or AI to solve a video game like Dota 2, I remember. Then they produced DALI. It's the version of ChatGPT to produce only image by giving it text prompt. Then Codex, which is used for generating, debugging the code itself. It's actually what power GitHub Copilot and ChatGPT regarding the code. InstructGPT, they tried to create a model or AI that follow every instruction, human instruction. Actually, this is what led to ChatGPT. The sixth slide, OpenAI, other models. Well, it's very important to bear in mind they don't only have one model, ChatGPT. Actually, they have different ones. Like, for example, GPT-4o is the flagship model from OpenAI. It's so amazing. It can, let's say, reason across audio, vision, text, and it actually also can generate a combination of these, like combination of text, video, audio. Yeah, and the second one is the mini. It's the same as before, but it gives you higher limit rate. You can use it in more conversational. And when you're using it as API, okay, it will be cheaper than the previous one, the 4o. Why? Sometimes you don't need actually too much powerful model like GPT-4o. You can use 4o mini, which is actually very powerful, more powerful than GPT-4 previous one. We have Chat 4o with Canvas. This is the new from OpenAI. What it does, it actually gives you new. It's actually using new interface to work with ChatGPT. How is that? Well, when you try to write a code or writing, it's open a new window for you just for writing a code or for your writing. So, and the collaboration process between you and the ChatGPT, it will become more easier and fun. For example, if you write a code, and you try to understand a specific, how could I say, function or variable, you just try to highlight it, and it will pop up a small window to you as ChatGPT. Just click on it, it's gonna explain to you what it is, what it does, etc. Okay, as you see I attached example for Canvas, for all Canvas in writing code and in writing in the next slide. And also we have O1 preview. My dear listeners, this is amazing model. you can, it's a very powerful. And it also has a very low rate level limit rate, sorry. For example, you can only use it 20 times in 1 week if you have subscription to OpenAI, which is $20 a month. What it does, it takes more time thinking and reasoning. For example, you ask it to write a code for something, okay? So some a specific task. What it does, it will generate the code firstly, okay? Then it will come. Does this code align with the user need? It will comes again, answer this question. Does this, what are the limitations of this code? It will comes again. Does this code, how we can improve it? How we can enhance it? So it's amazing. You can use it in math and coding, but unfortunately you can use it in audio or image video format. Currently you only can use it as a coding or text forms. So it also has a mini version of it, which less powerful but still too powerful. You have Sora. Sora is using text to generate video. 7 slide. As you see here, this is example of ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas. Here writing a code. As you see, different windows. Yeah, the 8th slide in writing is amazing. This is from OpenAI website. And then here, we don't, in fact, we don't only have OpenAI products, we also have company called Anthropic. It has amazing model called Cloud. Sometimes it outperforms ChatGPT. Also, we have Gemini from Google and other open sources API like Llama from Meta or Facebook, let's say. Mistral AI, the French company. Yeah. My dear listener, please, if you pay attention, especially here, this is from API version of using large language models. As we going by time, the model is becoming cheaper as input and output. For example, GPT-4 for 1 million token, it was costing $30. Right now, it costs 2.5 for the most flagship OpenAI model like GPT-4. So it's amazing. As you see here, by time, the model's scaling of the size is becoming smaller and more cost effective and more better. But as you see here, GPT-5, actually this graph from the guy called Peter Gostev from LinkedIn, he was talking about this one. GPT-5, we don't know about it yet, but most experts thinking it will be very giant model, billions of parameters or trillions of parameters. Yeah, it will outperform all the current models. We don't know yet. You can use generative AI in medical imaging and diagnosing. How? Sometimes you have MRI, CT images. You can reduce the noise, enhance resolution, filling the missing data by generative AI. Drug discovery, the most renowned model here is AlphaFold. You can use it to predict protein structure. This is so useful in understanding the disease mechanism. Also medical report, preliminary, for example, sometimes you have preliminary reports for radiologists and pathologists, but based on imaging data, generative AI can summarize finding and reduce report generating time. You have in petroleum engineering, reservoir modeling, some AI can produce or create synthetic data to augment real data from reservoir, helping building more accurate reservoir models, and also the same in well logging and protection forecasting. Next slide, useful resources. I'd like to bring your attention. If you're interested, please follow these guys, especially Andrew Nick and Peter on LinkedIn to gain more into the field. Thank you.